All right, yo. Ranulf back at you with another one. Okay? And this time, I'm going to show you a breathing technique. This is the quickest way to achieve an altered state through breathing that I've found. Right? Now, this goes something like this. What is that? Okay. This goes something like this. What you're going to do is you're going to take in as much air as possible, and you're going to expand your diaphragm, your solar plexus spot right there, as far out as possible. You're going to push it out so that it's stretching and that it's not painful, but you know that it's causing something that you don't like. It's uncomfortable, right? And you're going to try to hold that position as long as you can. Do not do this while you're driving. Do not do this if you are in a situation where you're standing up and there's sharp objects around you, or not grass, not pillows, because you can pass out doing this, okay? Now I'm going to try to do an intense one for the purpose of videos. Maybe I'll pass out, we'll see. But I'll give you a couple of the benefits first. First of all, it's directly targeting your solar plexus chakra, right? So every time you do this, the next time you do it, you'll find that it's a little bit less uncomfortable to expand your diaphragm out as far as possible. You'll find that you can get fuller breaths. You'll find that you feel more confident in your life, which is what the solar plexus rules. Okay, and you can also do the inverse of this exercise, which is to pull your belly dancer style, pull your diaphragm all the way to your spine with no air in your lungs. I'm going to show you the out version, right? And then I'll tell you why I do this, what the benefits are, etc. Okay, so here we go. Do one more. See that? I would not have just taken that deep of a breath. The technique just taught me that I needed that deep of a breath when I came back. I had been shallow breathing for the last 45 minutes. The other thing is that I had a complete feeling of almost cold tingles, a euphoric feeling of very good energy go all across my body. I became much more content with my state, much more in my body. I actually feel like I'm here. Like often in the gym, say I'm doing like a shoulder press, I'll look in the mirror barely at all. Like for some reason, my spirit and my body does not really fully identify with being Ranulf, with being this dude. He doesn't really even look at himself. You know what I'm saying? Like he doesn't, I feel very disembodied most times. That's why I spend a lot of time grounding, and one of the reasons why I do this technique brings me back into center, back into, oh yeah, I really do have to breathe. Maybe I should drink some water, right? Okay. Now, what I've noticed with the extremes of this, when I have passed out, or just, yeah, I've literally fallen down outdoors in the kitchen one time, if I've taken it extreme. And the other thing is that if you continue to do this with the expansion out for 15 seconds, then the suck in, I've got some food in my belly, so it's not the best right now, but the suck in as well. If you continually do those for a whole meditation cycle for about 15 seconds each, you will go deeper and deeper. Or if you just do the expansion one once, you feel what I just felt. Oh, I need to take deeper breaths. I need to be more in my body. Then do it again. See where you go. Do it again. See where you go. And what you'll realize is that you extract crystals. You get wealth of information that you can bring back from those altered states. Now, to go into a little bit of my experience, I've done altered states of psychedelics and stuff before, including like, we won't go into them. And what I found in the most crazy experiences where I enter the most altered states. I don't even know I'm Ranulf. I don't even know I have a body. I'm completely off in another realm, right? Those I feel in those experiences, I find that there's a familiarity and a comfort with those realms, with the not being me, with being away, with being nothing, with being disembodied, right? And so one of the phenomena that I want to explain with this video is that we as humans don't like to do uncomfortable things. I always turn on the cold water in the shower for the last minute every time nowadays, because although it's uncomfortable and it feels really bad, like I've told this to my friends and stuff, they're like, no man, I'm never going to do that. It's like, all right. But each time you do it, now I look forward to it. Now it's easy, now it's fun. And my body, although it thinks that it doesn't like the cold water hitting it, as soon as it's done, I can be out in like 20-degree weather for like 20 minutes before I feel that it's bad. If I were to just walk straight outside right now, I just showered like 10 minutes ago, it wouldn't feel, you have like an armor of protection against cold. And your body has all these endorphins, all these good chemicals where you just feel great. Same with this breathing exercise. And the reason why you naturally think you don't want to do these uncomfortable things is that they're actually great for you. And that the human body and this system, this world, is governed and created by a demiurge who does not want the best for your spirit and soul. So he doesn't like when you go to the state of the void and then you remember that you're really comfortable with it and that you're as strong and as powerful as he is or more. Okay? That's why it's not natural to take a cold shower all the time or to do this all the time, is because your ego, and which is a reflection of him, of Jehovah, the demiurge creator, is wired in a way that is supposed to keep you in the cycle of reincarnation so that you can continually be a food source for him. So he doesn't like it when you break out of that stage. But what you'll find is, just like when I first went to the gym way back when I was a youngster, I thought to myself, the last thing I'm ever going to do are squats and deadlifts. Those look like the most dangerous. It's the most weight. Who wants a heavy ass bar on their back? Who wants to try to pick up something that's weighs twice as much as them off the ground? But you find that those exercises are the most functional that you could ever have. They build your body the fastest if you just want aesthetics. They build your overall strength the fastest. And then you can pick up fucking cars off of people. Or you can pick up a refrigerator off your back that just fell onto you or whatever. You see what I mean? Same thing with this breathing technique. If you do this all the time, your solar plexus, your yellow star, is going to be freaking shining. You're going to have so much confidence. You're going to be so in your body, right? And this is just one technique. So yeah, what happens is once you build them into your routine and you actually go do the thing that's uncomfortable, but that you've found benefits you, you can pick anything. You don't have to pick this breathing technique. You don't have to pick cold showers. You don't have to pick heavy compound weightlifting movements, but find something that's uncomfortable to you and utilize that on a routine. Because what you'll find is, I don't want to do this diaphragm exercise. It takes time out of my day, like 15 seconds, but it feels as if it's like a big hurdle. It's like a task. It's like, I got to go take the trash out. I got to do the dishes. You know what I mean? But the reward that you reap from it, the euphoria, the change of perspective, the remembering that you're a god, the remembering that you don't have to fall into the cycles that you've been repeatedly falling into, is invaluable. Will take you to new places in a year. The cold showers will take you to new places of being able to conquer uncomfortable things, because this entire world is sharp and pointy and uncomfortable. You know, other people can be uncomfortable to you. Your surroundings can be uncomfortable to you. You not liking the way you look can be uncomfortable. Everything can be uncomfortable to you in this world. So the better that you can handle discomfort, the better off you are. Yeah. And the last thing is that I experience great chaos when I come back into the body. On those sessions where I do pass out or I do become extremely disoriented with this breathing technique, when I come back, I think, oh my God, what did I do wrong? Did I just get extremely high? Did someone poison me? What have I taken? Did I mix something wrong? What's going on? And then it's like, who am I? Where am I? It's full chaos when I come back into the vessel, into Ranulf, which you think would be the most comfortable. It's actually the least for me. It could be a unique experience. You guys may experience the same thing. When I come back from the psychedelic trip, it's like, oh, what? I'm back to this? I thought I was always going to be that, because I'm more comfortable being the nothing, the no thing, the spirit, than being in the body. Now, that's not a big sob story. Here I am. I'm enjoying it. But I'm going to remember what I really am while I'm here. Have a great one.